What do you think is the reason for Jagadish Shettar, after such a short stint? I mean, he is a mature man. He was Chief Minister of Karnataka, Professor Chambi Puranik. You know, what is the reason you think? Can I have Professor Chambi Puranik on the screen, please? Yes, there he is. Professor Puranik, I am asking you the question. Someone who was the Chief Minister of Karnataka at one time, we will talk about the reasons later, but someone who was, you know, who is mature, very supposed to be extremely mature. What is the reason that after 9 months he makes a comeback into the BJP, Professor?
Well, Sudha, for me, it is not a surprise that Jagdish Shettar has returned to BJP from Congress. Congress treated him with all respect, gave him a seat, and also he lost the election. They made him MLC. I don't think he has any grounds against Congress. But my gut feeling was that he was feeling lonely and left out because he was alienated from the constituency and the workers and the senior leaders, and also the kind of long association he had. You must also recall that his father was an ardent BJP
Yes.
member, one of the founding fathers of BJP, I should say, in Karnataka. These are all people who have groomed him. So in his DNA, I don't think he can disown the kind of whatever legacy that he has to inherit or exhibit in his political career as a political leader. So
you know, Professor, Professor, but go on, sir. Go on, sir.
He was feeling lonely, though he had the position of an MLC and all that. Then what is there for him in Congress? I mean, after 2024 elections, which he has seen in the recent developments, the Ayodhya kind of Korea and the kind of influence and the popularity that BJP is gaining in the north or even in the south also. So I mean, that's one thing that must have made it. Second thing is, when I met him in one of the conference, in the post-election analysis, he was feeling, almost lonely and silent. And I asked him a couple of questions. He was not in a position to answer because he knew that his original rulings are in BJP itself. So I think, I think he was feeling uncomfortable himself, not that Congress treated him.
Okay.
In fact, he has thanked both Siddaramaiah and D.K. Kumar profusely in the meeting in Delhi, where he joined the BJP government.
Right. So, but I want to believe you, Professor. I've always respected your opinion, but it seems very simplistic in politics that you are feeling lonely. It's very lonely at the top, even for those who rule the roost, it's very lonely. But you do that because you are good at it and you are the only one, and the chances that your career gives you. Dr. Itnal, let me come to you. What do you think is the reason? Is the reason opportunism? Is the reason that boards and corporations, some are saying, which I do not know, you are an expert, you should tell me, that the dilly-dallying and the waffling on the part of the Congress, that also miffed Jagadish Shettar a lot. Also Jagadish Shettar somehow knew apparently that this infighting that is there between DKS and Siddaramaiah, this is going to cost the party a lot. Dr. Itnal, what do you think is the reason, sir?
Shettar did not come to Congress with a concern for Congress or Congress victory or growth. He came because he was denied assembly ticket in 2023 elections. So he was miffed and he came. There was an opportunity here. Then what happened was, what I hear from the ground, from his constituency, is that most of the people, his voters, felt that he betrayed a party which he himself had built. In North Karnataka, he's very instrumental in for the growth of BJP in especially Bombay Karnataka region, right from the Idga issue and whatnot. So he was very instrumental, and most of his constituents were little disappointed. That's why he lost. But now what happened was, I am hearing that he was attempting to bring Shankar Patil Munenkoppa into Congress, one of his followers. But eventually there must have been some parleys between him and party high command through Shankar Patil. and probably they have promised him a better deal here. So it is, like you said, it is nothing less, nothing more than opportunism. That's all there is to it.
All right. Nizam Faujdar, your first comment on the exit of a very tall leader, Jagadish Shettar, 9 months in the Congress, and he bids goodbye and does Ghar Wapsi.
It's very clear that the BJP and its workers and the leaders do not need any self-respect. I think when he left the BJP party, he said, I was not respected, and because things were not working out his way, he came and we gave respect, we gave him power, we gave him responsibility. However, he felt that he would rather stay, he would go back to a place where there is no respect, there is no self-respect, there is no self-esteem. वहां पे राजा और गुलामगिरी चल रही है. I think he wanted to be the gulam. That's why he has gone back to the BJP, and it will not really impact anything to do with the 2024 election. The BJP is desperate, as Mr. DK Shivkumar, our PCC president, has said, that the BJP's and the JDS's deficit in terms of the leadership is very clear now, and this will basically build the system around that the Congress is strong, and we will make sure that the people like Jagadish Shettar and people within the BJP will be defeated in 2024, and we will strengthen our party with our own cadre. And I don't think so anybody coming from BJP will really strengthen our ground or our political narrative.
All right. Prashant, let me come to you. Prashant, I want to ask you that, a man who said, I am very hurt, I am very humiliated. We have all the quotes here. It's not that one is making that up. When he was denied a ticket, Jagadish Shettar goes to the Congress almost like Nizam Faujdar says very clearly to keep his dignity intact. But now his return, how are you going to manage, someone as tall as him? Because look at his performance during the last election, he lost. So what is his locus standi now? What is it that he brings to the table? I can guess what he does, but then I want to hear it from you, GS Prashant.
See, firstly, Sudha, what has happened here? Jagdish Shettar was a staunch BJP man, RSS man.
Yeah.
And he probably, in a fit of rage and anger, when denied the ticket, probably at that moment, his emotions overcame and overpowered his thought process. And he said, I'm bidding goodbye to the party he built. It's more like he probably took the decision in haste and then repented thereafter, saying, I should not have done this. It's more like in Bhagavatam they say, accidental sins committed by a devotee, when they are sincerely regretted, that sins are burnt in the fire of repentance. That's what Bhagavatam says. Therefore, once he has realized that what sin he committed by going to the Congress, therefore he thought that he should come back and serve his party.
Right. All that is, I agree with you. Quintessential RSS man, comes from a legacy family. All that we know. But last election, you are as good as your last election. He lost, no? The first time in his career since 1994. What is he bringing to the table? I am asking you, as a party which is very focused. No, but your party is very focused, because when you deny the ticket to him and to Lakshman Savadi, you say, no, we don't, we are giving it to newcomers, we are going to give tickets to those who can win elections. You did not think that Mr. Shettar has winnability. Today, what has become so special, Prashant?
Sudhaji, it is not about winnability, was not the only factor. In the case of Mr. Shettar, it was clearly told to him that you have enjoyed all the positions that a Karyakarta can get, even dream of. You have been leader of opposition, you have been party president, you are chief minister. What more can you expect? And you are a revered tall leader in the party. And when a tall leader does not make way for the younger generation, who else will make way? Which is why when he was informed, he probably felt that he wanted to contest once more. Probably at that point in time, I repeat, emotions took the better of him, and he took the decision
emotions
in a whip of
also.
emotion.
No, but you
What
also
he brings
denied
to
him,
the-
no.
what he brings to
He
the
was not
table-
emotional unnecessarily, no. You denied him a ticket. You've not answered as to what has become so special today. I will answer it or hazard a guess.
Let me answer
Yeah,
that.
Nizam,
Let-
just a minute,
No,
Prashant.
let me
Nizam,
answer that. Let me answer that. It is not
Sudhaji.
about we have denied a ticket and therefore he went fine. We denied it. He went to Congress.
Okay.
But we have not promised him any post now, which means he has repented the sin he committed by going to Congress. Congress is a party which has always been
what are you
the
running? A
family of
temple?
Ghulamgiri.
I mean,
He
what
has
is this
repented that.
repentant and sin? I mean, you're not
Yes.
running a church or a temple, no. You are,
I am
it's a
not.
political
He's
party.
repented being
What
in
is
Congress.
repentant and committed a
Why?
sin? Ayo, that is too
No,
much,
it
too
is a
strong
great
a word.
sin
What is
to
all this?
probably to side with the most corrupt party in the world.
No, no,
Being in
Nizam.
Congress
Yeah,
and being
no, no, Prashant, wait a minute.
subservient
Nizam,
to being
go on.
subservient to
Go
first
on.
family and
Sudhaji,
Ghulamgiri, that is not right.
Prashant, it's okay. Sudhaji, it's very, very clear when he left BJP party and he contested from Congress, he lost by 34,000 votes. And he gave a very interesting comment. He blamed, he lost because of the money power and the pressure tactic, and accused BJP of distributing 500 rupees, 1000 rupees to each voter
Right.
and showing their the filthy money that they have in terms of to win these elections. And he said this is the first time in his life. He claims that this is the first time in his life that he has seen somebody distributing 500 rupees and 1000 rupees for each vote. Now, it is very clear where is the money coming from for the BJP to distribute 500,000 rupees, 2,000 rupees to each voter. Where is this filthy money coming from? Where is this sinful money coming
No,
from?
but
Who is giving this sinful money to the BJP and which Mr. Shettar did not get? He did not get that share, so he came to Congress. He fought an election. He became a
that's
MLC,
your
and he was
theory.
supposed to.
Yeah.
But
Nizam.
the rumor today, the sources are saying he has been promised of a Rajya Sabha seat and a central
Which is
ministry.
fair enough.
Now, is
Ah,
that
it's fair enough. Why not?
Is that
I mean, why
no,
it's
no, what
fair
I'm
enough.
asking you is
आप
where
लोग
is
दे
this
देते
filthy
ना
money coming
कॉर्पोरेशन
from?
या बोर्ड में
Who
उनको
is
एक बड़ी
who
सी
is giving
पोस्ट.
this filthy money? Can Prashant say is the
No, no, this is
repentance
irrelevant to
that
the
the
conversation.
repentance that the
Nizam, wait a
BJP is
minute.
practicing? Is
Dr.
the money
Itnal,
coming out of that?
let me have Professor and Dr. Itnal. I'll come back to you.
Tell us where is that money coming?
Dr. Itnal, considering he's a very tall Lingayat leader, the caste census threatens to come out today, tomorrow, day after, but it will come out. We've done lots of debates on the caste census. Do you think getting him back is going to also add heft to the BJP insofar as getting the Lingayat voters back into their fold, Doctor?
Absolutely, Prashant did not want to answer that probably, but what has happened
That's what.
is that in 2023, even though Shettar lost, the optics of Shettar deserting BJP had an impact on at least around 20-25 seats in the Bombay Karnataka region. So that is what BJP is, repenting, not Shettar repenting, BJP is repenting. Because whether it was Yediyurappa, sidelining Yediyurappa, or the exit of Shettar or exit of Saudi, all these have played a substantial role in deserting of Lingayat votes from BJP. So right now, what is the point is that they want to ensure that this doesn't happen again. For that, they must have extended an offer to Jagadish Shettar. I don't know what exactly is that deal. Because otherwise, this time Prahlad Joshi's seat was very, very insecure. If Shettar were to remain in Congress, and Prahlad Joshi would find it very difficult to, retain his parliamentary seat. Now, probably, in all likelihood, either Jagadish Shettar will be offered a Lok Sabha ticket in another constituency, or he will be accommodated in Rajya Sabha, maybe a ministry as well. So that's that we don't know. That's all.
And it is,
right now it is.
it's up in the air, but it's fair.